Hello everyone, Joey Tempest from the band Europe, and of course you're watching Musica Metal. Ciao!
Hello Joy,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Good. I'm really good. Thank you. How you doing? All right?
Oh, I'm fine. I had a good time at your signing session and acoustic showcase. How did you pick the songs to play?
Today?
Yeah.
Me and John was just talking about it. John wanted to play something from Final Countdown album, and I wanted to play Not Supposed to Sing the Blues, and so we did Rock the Night, Final Countdown, and Not Supposed to Sing the Blues, and then some fun jams.
Yeah, that was fun. Do you still remember how the album is called in Italian? Would you like to try it?
I don't remember now.
Yeah.
You tell me, what is it?
It's
No, I always joke.
Sacco d'ossa.
Sacco d'ossa.
Wow, that was cool.
Yeah, I was saying it all, but I think I was saying it wrong. Anyway.
Oh wow, we did appreciate it. But congratulations on the album.
Okay.
It's really rocking, and it seems everyone is loving it. And
Yeah.
I also saw that he already entered the charts in Sweden and in other places too. So I guess you are satisfied with
We're very happy. We're getting better chart positions than long time ago. Out of this world, you know.
Yeah.
Prison's Paradise. I mean, the reviews and the interest for Vagabonds is really big.
Yeah. Did you feel the interest way before the album release? It was really anticipated.
Not really. Last Eden did a lot of work for us. It got people open their minds to Europe again. The album Last Eden. But
yes.
So when Vagabonds started coming out with the samples and the sounds, people really liked it, and you take it one more step on each album.
Yeah, well, every review I read is really positive, and well, seems everyone has enjoyed it. But I don't know if you do read the reviews, or have you already read them?
Yeah, we read.
Are you surprised that people are surprised, reviewers are surprised by the fact that you are playing hard rock that way? I mean, are you surprised that reviewers are still surprised that you are not playing Final Countdown all over again after so many?
We just want to keep it fresh, you know.
Yeah, it just seems odd because since ever you came back,
we really just want to have fun with every record, because otherwise we will stop. We cannot write Final Countdown or 80s albums anymore. It's over. But we like to play some of those songs live.
Yeah, of course.
That's okay. But in the studio we want to be creative and have fun and move forward, you know. Try new things. Otherwise we would give up.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed is that everyone is saying how mature your sound is and how well developed more refined and such. But as if you are moving forward, but actually it seems that you are moving back to your roots, not moving backwards, but moving back to your roots, you know, playing the stuff you were listening to when you were growing up.
Yeah.
Is that right?
We're moving forward in a sense. We're trying something new in our world, you know. We're taking the records to a new place, a new expression. But musically, it's a lot to do with the biggest influences you have as a teenager. The first big influences. Those are the strongest in a person's life. Those are the strongest that will stay with you for your whole life. And when you've been around for a while, you start looking back to the earliest ones. But it's just automatic. We haven't tried it, you know. It's just the way. Also, when you tour a lot, you start doing rock records.
And well, I guess the biggest surprise, maybe, I don't know, is the blues sounds on most of the songs. The first single, of course.
Yeah.
And is that something that John brought along, or you all found yourselves gravitating towards that kind of stuff?
We gravitated towards that. All of us listening to different things, you know, Rival Sons and whatever, new bands, and Ojo Bonamassa, and also I think it's a natural gravitation for the whole band. But John has always had a bit of blues in it, you know, we also, but we have been on this journey to explore hard rock. And for a while I was exploring keyboards, but that's gone now. And for a while we were exploring on Secret Society. We were exploring some more modern, very, very precise hard rock, you know. And we had to go through all that, you know, to learn the craft and to
But
spontaneously do a good rock album, you know.
I was discussing these blues subjects some time ago with Duff McKagan of ex-Guns N' Roses, and because the latest Velvet Revolver album was really into blues, had some blues tones too, and he ended up saying that mainly maybe while you are getting older, growing up, you tend to go towards blues rather than straight rock and punk rock or whatever you can call it. How do you see it?
Yeah, if you start doing 1,000 gigs, you start expressing yourself. You live in the rock world, and you start expressing yourself that way. You know, pop bands and pop acts, they don't tour like that. They don't live in that environment, waiting, gigging, you know, going out drinking. You know, it's a lifestyle, and you start writing because of that lifestyle, and you start gravitating towards more soulful rock or blues rock. It's inevitable, I think. It's hard for us now to go back and do a very precise modern rock album because we like this way of recording, standing together and just not fixing things too much. But we're very, very, it's important to us to write good songs, and it's important to have good riffs. It's important to feel this is something modern, this is something that works today. So we have this in us, that it needs to go out, it needs to measure up to the best ones out there.
Okay.
Otherwise there's no point doing it. So we have this thing, but we also relax a bit more and trust our experience.
I see. And how much of yourself is in the lyrics? Because honestly, listening to them, it seems like a bit of a pessimistic streak, you know, starting from riches to rags, which is not the right parable to go, and the doghouse, you're saying that no matter what you do, you end up in the doghouse, and Requiem, there's also a song called Requiem, so is that something personal, or is just something that felt good writing about?
It was just I was in a melancholic place starting to write it, you know? But every song has a story. I mean, Riches to Rags is just, I love it. I love the lyric too, because I felt that we have to destroy everything to do this new album. And Requiem was Requiem for the 80s. We were saying goodbye. It was called the Requiem for the 80s in the studio. We even had a memorial. We played it in the studio, and everybody was standing like this. Goodbye 80s. It was really serious. But we called it Requiem in the end, because we were in the 70s studio. We were doing classic rock influenced by the 70s, and we felt the vibe. We together with Kevin, there was a really great moment, you know. Not supposed to sing the blues, it's just a reflection, you know. But it started from a melancholic, darker place. After the long last Louis Eden tour, I started writing Bag of Bones because I felt like a bag of bones. I felt tired, but I had to write a new album, so I started Bag of Bones. Bag, it just had an E just went like this. Bag of bones, feel like a bag. That's how it started, but then it built more and more, and Riches to Rags was also kind of dark. We had to fall apart in order to begin again. That was the whole thing. And we had to bury the past to start again. This is a new Europe. This is how we're gonna express ourselves. I don't know, maybe we'll take some new journey again, but because there are songs on this album that really stands out in different ways, like Firebox. Firebox, whoa, where are you going, you know? And Riches to Rags, kind of special, and Bring It All Home is sort of is different from the rest of the album, and also Drinking a Smile, you know, exploring something that we've never done. It's the last song. I did the vocal in my own studio. It was completely relaxed and, you know, completely different. And there are new ways to discover, but we will continue recording like this together and not fix too much.
I see. So you're feeling good right now.
Yeah, we found a good place with the band. You know, everybody's feeling good now.
And one last question. I've been always been curious about the relations between Europe and other bands, because you don't really read stories like Europe was hanging out with this band and this cool thing happened or the such. Do you get along actually with bands in Sweden, and are you following?
Europe has always been a little bit of a loner band because we started in Upplands Väsby. We never went into Stockholm. We went from Upplands Väsby out in the world.
Okay.
So we never became part of a scene. But we met a lot of people along the way. You know. It was great to work with Def Leppard, Joe Elliott and the guys. They're really nice. And I go and see gigs sometimes. I went to see Rival Sons and Blackstone Cherry in London a while ago. I thought they were great.
That's great.
Yeah. We don't hang around with so many other bands. John knows, John Norum, because he lived in LA for like 15 years. And if you live in LA,
you do live in London.
Hey, dude, how you do? He's very social like that. I like that. I'm more private, you know. I've, got some friends in London, got some friends in Stockholm, and the band. But that's it.
That's all you need. And well, you have a lot of virtual friends in the Italian fan club too.
Yeah,
you met some of them. So do you enjoy the Italian warmth that we showed you?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great passion for rock music, and not afraid of showing you love. It's great.
Okay. Did you feel like a god of metal being at the Gods of Metal festival last year?
It was a fun festival. It was Mr. Big was there, wasn't it? And Judas Priest. We went to we stayed to see them as well because they were doing that tour. They were playing some older songs, which I like better. So that was good. But we enjoyed that. But it was during the day. And I prefer playing later at night.
Yeah, it was like you were on at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Well,
I prefer playing later, but it was a good gig. We enjoyed it. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see you back in October when you are playing your own headlining shows at the smaller clubs. And
absolutely, you can do
for
your
own
show.
fans.
You can build it up, build the dynamics around the show. Yeah, it'll be very good.
Okay. So thanks a lot for your time and for taking the time to come over and do the interview.
Hello everyone. Look at this. I've been doing a signing session for 600 people. I got all this. Anyway, what was it? Musica Metal?
Yeah.